about God. I
Mm-hmm.
was trying to be in my feelings,
Right.
have my own party, you know. But then I'm grateful because at the end of the day, I found out that that's what I really needed. I really
Right.
needed God. And so
Mm-hmm.
I want to, so from a professional standpoint, I had to keep it. I had to
Yeah.
keep it professional because
Right.
at all of those times, I had already accepted my call into
Right.
ministry. I didn't want to be that, that bad example for, for someone else. And so let me just say to you, I think it's a good idea with some of the suggestions, even that you and I were talking about, when you deal with your silent grief, when you,
Yeah.
you deal with that, no one else knows what else you're going through. No one
Mm-hmm.
understands. And really, to be truthfully, there are just a lot of people that really don't care. They want you
Right.
to just kind of move forward and move
Mm-hmm.
move through it. And then, especially if it's something that you didn't expect.
Right.
You received a hard hit
Right.
and you weren't expecting
Right.
it. And or you feel like you received a hard hit and you were a result of collateral damage or whatever.
Right.
Why is God? You start asking questions. Why is God allowing this to happen?
Mm-hmm.
And it makes me reflect on what happened with with Job and his
Right.
family and everything that happened to them and his wife and his children. And I just said, they were just, they were having, a bad, they just simply were having a bad day, all the way around. And so I would just say in that moment, um, um, know that you can breathe again.
That's good.
Like when the wind gets knocked out of you,
Yeah.
when you feel like your sail has, your sailboat is going in the wrong direction,
Yeah.
you know, I would encourage you to just stand your ground. There's a scripture that says, and I don't know it all of it, but it says we are what is it? We are perplexed
Mm-hmm.
um, on every side,
Mm-hmm.
yet not forsaken.
Yeah.
And so there are some things that just happens, but we just know that we're not forsaken by God. So
Yeah.
you can handle the hard hits.
Yeah. So I want us to discuss more about like one not losing their identity. When you're hit really hard, like you said, when you didn't see it coming or you
Hmm.
didn't anticipate it,
Hmm.
how do you not lose your sense of identity in the process?
Well, um, first, I think what's most critical is that you have to be secure in who you are.
Yeah.